Hare Krishna, welcome our dear children. The last session on the unsung heroes of Ramayana by His Grace Vilas Prabhuji. We are very fortunate and very grateful that Prabhuji is spending so much time with us. So Prabhuji is a multifaceted personality. He is a author, he is a teacher, he is a speaker, he is a leader, he is a storyteller, he is an engineer, he is a lawyer, he is a seeker, he is so many things to so many people. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for joining. He has authored more than 40 books. I'm an author of only one book. I can imagine how much time it takes to write so many books. And he's written books for children on the Mahabharata, on the Ramayana, on little Krishna, vehicles of gods, demons, many books y'all can relish. So today we are face to face with Prabhuji, and you can ask your questions based on the earlier sessions also, and we will take questions towards the end. So very warm welcome to you, Prabhuji. Thank you for joining. And with these words, I hand over our dearest children to you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. All the children, it will be really nice if all of you can keep your cameras on. So whoever can keep your cameras on, all of you put your cameras on, please. I want to see all of y'all. I'll just offer a small prayer and we'll begin our session today. Om Agyantimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutaha Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Shute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Rama Ramo Hare 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 Krishna. Very happy and grateful to be amidst all of you all here. Today I'm going to be speaking on stories of Hanumanji, and hopefully all these stories that I'm going to be sharing are going to inspire you and make you very happy. Hanuman is one of the greatest heroes. All of you know of Superman and Batman and Iron Man and He-Man and all of those Ant-Man and all of the superheroes. But the original superhero was Hanuman. The greatness of Hanuman has inspired so many stories. The powers that Hanuman has, they are known as Ashtasiddhi, the 8 mystical powers by which he can become bigger than the biggest, he can become smaller than the smallest, he can become heavy, he can become light, he can become, he can get something from another place, he can become invisible. So many powers Hanuman has. All these powers are not obtained by Hanuman by some insect bite or by some electric shock or by some magic wand. No, Hanuman got all these ashtasiddhis by the power of yoga. We are all celebrating International Yoga Day this weekend. A yogi has the ability to achieve great powers. So Hanuman was such a powerful yogi that he attained so many powers by the blessings of so many of the gods and by his own tapasya and penances. When we perform yoga, see, yoga is not only exercise. Today, unfortunately, International Yoga Day means everybody is doing exercise. No, yoga means spiritual practices. And one of the forms of spiritual practices is asanas. But that's not the only part. So Hanuman had so many siddhis by which he attained so many powers. And Hanuman, he strongly believed that the greatest reason why he has so many powers and is able to do so much was because he chants the name of Lord Ram. And because he chants the name of Ram, so many things happen to him which are good. There's a very beautiful verse in the Ram Raksha Stotra which says, Bharjanam Bhava Bijanam Arjanam Sukha Sampadam Tarjanam Yamudutanam Rama Rameti Garjanam. It says, when you chant the name of Ram, Rama Rameti Garjanam. What is the meaning of the word Garjanam? Garjanam comes from the word from the roar of a lion. Have you heard a lion's roar? I'm sure all of you have heard of, it's a very, very powerful roar. Garjana means loudly chanting the name of Ram and Rameti. That means everything connected to Ram. That is Ramayana, Ram Katha, all of that is connected to Ram. Rama Rameti. And if you can loudly chant the name of Ram, Ram, very, very loudly chant the name of Ram, then 3 things will happen to you. And these are 3 things that have happened to Hanuman's life. You know what are the 3 things? Bharjanam Bhava Bijanam. Bharjanam means Bhava Bij. If you take a seed and you put the seed, any seed, like it's say take a seed of a flowering plant, like a rose seed, or if you take the sunflower seed, or you take any kind of seeds and you roast it in a tawa. When you roast it, you know what happens? Then that seed can never fructify into a plant. Once the seed is roasted, it can never become a plant. So Bharjanam Bhava means when you chant the name of Ram loudly, you will never take birth again. That is the first thing that happens when you chant the name of Ram. Second thing that will happen when you chant the name of Ram, Arjanam Sukha Sampadam. Arjana means you will get. You will get happiness and you will get whatever you want. Whatever you want in life. If different people want different things, right? Whatever you want in life, you will get simply by chanting the name of Ram. And Tarjanam Yamadutanam. Yamadutas represent all those things that are very dangerous. I'm sure all of you will have a lot of fear in your heart, right? You scared. Some of you all must be getting scared of dark. Some of you all may be getting scared of ghosts. Some of you all may be getting scared of some monsters. So many things are scaring you, isn't it? Tarjanam Yamudutanam means whatever scares you, they will run away from you. All of that will stay away from you when you chant the name of Ram. So whenever you feel scared, whenever you need anything, and whenever you feel that you want to become powerful, that time chant the name of Ram loudly. I want all of you all in your own homes right now to loudly chant the name of Ram. Ram! Please, all of you all right now shout out loudly. Please, I want to see you all shout. Ram! Shout. All of you all. Let all your parents and everybody in the home hear. Okay? You should shout out so loudly. Very good. So, whenever we do Hanuman Katha, we have to start by chanting the name of Ram. That's why I made all of you all chant the name of Ram. Okay. So I hope all of you all have chanted the name of Ram loudly. And anybody who has chanted the name of Ram very loudly, you will have a smile on your face. I can see so many of you all smiling, which means that you have chanted the name of Ram loudly. That is the proof that you have chanted the name of Ram loudly. If anyone chants the name of Ram, they will smile. It is like it has to happen. You cannot not smile after chanting the name of Ram loudly. That is the power of Lord Ram. So now that we have chanted the name of Ram loudly, now I'm going to tell you all stories of Hanuman. And now Hanuman will really be pleased with all of you. Okay. One time, Hanuman, he wanted to jump across the ocean to find Mother Sita. Now, when Hanuman jumped across the ocean to find Mother Sita, he used 5 things in the service of Lord Ram. All of you know that there are 5 elements, right? Earth, water, fire, air, ether. These are 5 elements which are the most important elements from which creation happens. So when Hanuman jumped across the ocean, he used all the 5 elements in the seva of Lord Ram. How did he use all the 5 elements in the service of Lord Ram? First, Hanuman jumped across the skyways. Because Hanuman jumped across the skyways, he used the sky or the ether element to serve Lord Ram. Second, he himself is Vayu Putra, right? He is a son of Vayu. And because when he jumped at great speed, his father Vayu helped him. I don't know if ever Vayu has helped you in running fast. Now, if you run very fast, if you're going in the direction in which wind is blowing, you will run faster. You can try it out. When you go onto the ground and run next time, see the direction in which wind is blowing. If you go against the direction in which wind is blowing, you will run slow. But if you run in the direction of the wind, you will run faster. So Hanuman jumped across the ocean in the direction of the wind. And because he used the wind in the service of Lord Ram, the second element was used. Third, Hanuman jumped across the ocean. Because he jumped across the ocean, he used the ocean in the service of Lord Ram. And of course, later on, they build a bridge also across the ocean, right? So they use water in the service of Lord Ram. Fourth, so Hanuman went and met Mother Sita. Sita represents the earth element. Why Sita represents the earth element? She was born from earth, right? One of her names is Bhumi Suta, which means she is born from earth. She's also known as Bhumija. So because she is born from earth, she is earth personified. And therefore, because Hanuman went to meet her and he met her, he used the earth element also in the service of Lord Ram. And finally, how did he use the fire element? He burnt Lanka using the fire element. So that way, he used the fire element also in the service of Lord Ram. See how smart Hanuman is? He used all the elements back in the service of Lord Ram. Just like Hanuman, all of us, we have a lot of resources, correct? Whatever we have to use it in the service of Lord Ram. That is the goal of life. If you have a pencil, you can draw beautiful drawings of Lord Ram. If you have a rubber, when you make a mistake in the drawings, you can rub it using that rubber. If you have shoes, you can wear those shoes and go to the temple of Lord Ram. If you have an umbrella, you can use an umbrella and go to the temple of Lord Ram. You can go and do Sankirtan on the streets. You can do anything, in the service of Lord Ram. If you have a car, you can drive in the car and do pradakshina of the temple. So many things. Whatever you have, everything you have, you can use it in the service of the Lord. So, whatever energy, whatever intelligence, whatever abilities we have, we must put it in the service of the Lord. And whatever we get also new, we should offer it to the Lord. Suppose your parents get you a new t-shirt. Don't wear it just like that. First, keep it in the altar for a minute. Just keep it in the altar in front of Lord Ram, in front of Krishna. Keep it for a minute and then you wear it. You know what will happen? That t-shirt will not be an ordinary t-shirt anymore. It will become very powerful. It will become a very special t-shirt for you. Whatever you get, first keep it in front of the altar. Like if suppose your parents get you a pencil or a pen, keep it in front of the altar and then use it. That way, we use everything in the service of the Lord. Okay, so now here's the second story of Hanuman that I'm going to share with all of you. One time, Hanuman was about to go to serve Lord Ram and find Mother Sita. When he was about to go, all the monkeys came to Lord Ram for taking blessings from Ram. All the monkeys, one by one, came to Lord Ram. They touched his feet. Some of them bent down like this. And Ram was touching everyone and giving blessings to everyone. Finally, all the monkeys were over. You know how many monkeys were there? There were millions of monkeys, millions and millions of monkeys. So Ram patiently blessed every monkey one by one. After all the monkeys were over, then finally Hanuman came to Lord Ram. And when Hanuman came to Lord Ram, Ram asked Hanuman, why did you come so late? I was waiting so much for you. Now I don't have any blessings. I've given all the blessings. So Hanuman said, my dear Lord, you have given all the big blessings. You have given all the great blessings. You have given all the powerful blessings. But what I want from you is the smallest thing in your possession. Ram asked Hanuman, Arey, I have given everything. What is there with me? I don't have anything left. Now I have no blessings to give you. And what are you saying? Give me the smallest thing in your possession. What is the smallest thing in my possession? Hanuman told Lord Ram, my dear Ram, the smallest thing in your possession is your name. What is the name of Ram? Rama. R-A-M-A. If you write it in Hindi, it is only two letters. R and Ma. That's all. Two letters. That's all. So Hanuman said, the smallest thing that you have is your name, Ram. Give that to me. All of you all have names, right? I can see so many of your names. Vallabh, Vihan, Raghav. So all of you all have at least 5 or 6 letters in your name, isn't it? Ram has the smallest name, Rama. And Ram said, okay to Hanuman. From that day onwards, Ram Nam is the possession of Hanumanji. So if you chant the name of Ram, you have to first take blessings from Hanuman. Because Hanuman owns the copyright of Ram name. So anytime we chant the name of Ram, we have to take blessings of Hanuman. And anytime we chant the name of Hanuman, we have to chant the name of Ram also. They are interconnected. You cannot separate the two. If you do Hanuman Katha, you have to do Ram Katha. If you do Ram Katha, you have to do Hanuman Katha. Both are interconnected. One time, Hanuman was this is just before the war began. Vibhishan had joined Ram's army, and Vibhishan was told by some of his spies that Ravan is planning to kidnap Ram and Lakshman. They're planning something very dangerous with Ram and Lakshman. So Vibhishan decided that they have to protect Ram and Lakshman for the night. And Vibhishan came to know something even more dangerous. You know what he got to know? He got to know that Ravan is sending a person named Mahiravan to kidnap Ram and Lakshman. So when Mahiravan was being sent, Vibhishan knew this is very dangerous. If Mahiravan comes, that means he's going to do some trick on Ram and Lakshman and kidnap them. So what they decided was they will guard Ram and Lakshman for the whole night. And you know why night? Because all these demons do tricks in the night only. They don't do in the daytime. So they made a wall around Ram and Lakshman. Inside the wall, there was Ram Lakshman sleeping on the lap of Angad and Jambavan. And around them stood the entire Vanara army. They didn't have time to make a physical wall. So they made a wall of Vanaras. and they made a huge wall of Vanaras, and not one layer, 3 layers of Vanaras were standing as a wall. And outside the wall of Vanaras, Hanuman himself was standing, and that too not ordinarily. Hanuman made a tail of his a wall of his tail. His whole tail went around the wall of Vanaras, and it became another big wall. So there were 4 walls literally, and Hanuman was standing in front of the 4 walls. And there was a small little passage they had created for anybody to go in, and Hanuman was standing at the gate of that. So Vibhishan told Hanuman, "Be very careful. This Mahiravan is very dangerous. He can do any kind of trick. So do not allow anyone to enter, whoever comes here." Hanuman was very alert, and he was standing there very, very attentively. After some time, Mahiravan comes disguised as Dasharath Maharaj, the father of Ram. Hanuman, when he sees Dasharath Maharaj come, he says, "Oh, how, my dear King Dasharath, how did you come here?" Mahiravan in Dasharath's voice said, "I have not met my son for a long period of time. I just came to see if my son is fine." Now, obviously, Dasharath Maharaj died long back, but somehow Hanuman felt that I think this seems to be wrong. He said, "Just wait here. Vibhishan is just coming. You have a talk, one word with Vibhishan, then you can go inside." And Dasharath Maharaj said, "I'll come back." And he disappeared because he knew Vibhishan will immediately identify him. So Vibhishan was on a walk. He came after some time and he saw Hanuman was standing there. He asked Hanuman, "Is there anything that happened when I was gone?" Hanuman said, "Yes, Dasharath Maharaj himself came." Vibhishan said, "Are you gone mad? Dasharath Maharaj died long back. How can he come? This is Mahiravan. Don't allow anyone to pass from here until I allow." Hanuman said, "Yes, sir." And then Vibhishan went for another round. In some time, Bharat Maharaj comes, the brother of Lord Ram. And Hanuman says, "Hey, how come everybody in Ram's family is coming today only?" Bharat Maharaj said, No, I have missed my brother so much. I have a very important discussion to do. Can I just meet him and go?" Hanuman said, "Wait over here. Let Vibhishan come." And Mahiravan immediately understood and he disappeared. And then Vibhishan came and he said, Hanuman said, "Hey, Bharat Maharaj came just now." Vibhishan said, "How is it even possible for Bharat to come? Don't allow anyone to come." And Vibhishan went again for another round. So like this, one by one, different people were coming. Kai came in between. Then one time Manthara came, Hanuman was really confused seeing all these strange people come. And then finally, Vibhishan comes back and he asks Hanuman, "Is everything okay?" Hanuman said, yes, everything is fine. I'm standing here. I'm not allowing any of these, people disguised coming inside. Vibhishan said, "Very good, very good. But I have a little fear. We are protecting the wall from all directions, but the skyway is empty. The top way direction is empty. I want to just go inside and check if 100% Ram and Lakshman are safe inside." Hanuman said, "Okay," and he let Vibhishan go inside. Vibhishan went in, and Hanuman was standing on the gate. In 2 minutes, Vibhishan came back again from outside. Vibhishan asked Hanuman, "Is everything okay?" Hanuman said, "Hey, wait a minute. You are not Vibhishan. You are Mahiravan. I know for sure. You have come here to fool me." Vibhishan said, "Are you gone nuts? I have come here for the first time after such a long time. Why are you saying I am not able to fool you?" Hanuman said, "You just went inside." Vibhishan said, "That's not me. That's Mahiravan. He took my disguise only and came." And Hanuman realized that Mahiravan fooled him. And he immediately wound up his tail and ran inside. And he found the entire wall, 3 walls of Vanaras. Everyone had fainted. And Ram Lakshman was sleeping on 2 people's lap. Angad and Jambavan, they both also had fainted. And Ram and Lakshman were missing. In the place where Ram and Lakshman were, there was a big hole on the ground. Mahiravan had taken Ram and Lakshman to the Patala Loka. Inside, when you go inside the earth, very, 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 very deep, for thousands of miles, you reach Patala Loka. It's called the lower planetary system. And Mahiravan took Ram Lakshman there. Hanuman was feeling so guilty that because of his foolishness and his mistake, Ram and Lakshman got kidnapped by Mahiravan. But Hanuman decided, I'm going to go and save them. He jumped inside that hole without even thinking a second time. And he went thousands of kilometers inside the earth. It went inside and inside and inside, and there was not ending only. And finally, Hanuman came out from a portal, and that place where he came out was a Patal Loka. It was not a dirty place. It was a massive city with palaces and with mountains and with rivers and lakes, thousands of people there. And Hanuman was amazed how inside the earth, in the lower realms, there could be so much. Hanuman was walking around trying to find Ram and Lakshman. He kept asking people in Patal Loka, have you seen two handsome men coming here? Nobody in Patal Loka recognized anybody, Ram and Lakshman. They were not, and more than anything else, when the people of Patal Loka saw a monkey, a Vanara, they were running away from him. Hanuman realized, I cannot be in my Vanara form here. He changed himself, his form, into a regular monkey. And he was sitting on top of a tree. And he was roaming around in Patal Loka trying to find Ram and Lakshman, or trying to find some hint of Ram and Lakshman. At that point in time, he reached the bank of a lake. And there were many women over there who were fetching water, washing clothes. And one old lady saw Hanuman sitting on the branch of a tree there. The moment she saw Hanuman, she pointed out to the monkey and she told everyone, see, there is a monkey here, which means Patal Lok is going to be doomed. So everybody was surprised and everybody gathered around that lady. There was a big commotion here, and the lady is pointing to Hanuman, and Hanuman didn't understand only what's happening. I mean, he's just sitting as he's not even a Vanara form, he's in regular monkey form. The lady points out to the monkey and tells everyone, many centuries back, there was a prediction that one day a monkey will come to Patal Lok. And the day a monkey comes to obviously, in Patal Lok, there are no monkeys. That means, basically. And this is the first monkey that entered Patal Lok. And this lady said there was a prediction that the day a monkey comes into Patal Lok, that day the Patal Lok will be finished. And the prediction also said that there will be there will be the king of Patal Lok at that point in time who will bring two human beings from earth. And when those two human beings come, and following that a monkey comes, Patal Lok is finished. And surely that is a monkey. And I got to know today morning that our king has got two human beings from earth. Hanumanji got a confirmation that Ram and Lakshman are here only. He was so happy to hear that Ram and Lakshman are here. He ran to the palace of Mahiravan, the biggest palace in that area. When he reached outside the palace, he didn't know how to get in. He was waiting for an opportunity to get into the palace. And the opportunity came in the form of a lady who walked out of the palace. There was a young lady whose hands and legs were chained, and she was being dragged out of the palace by some guards. And this lady was given a pot in her hand. And this lady went to the lake close by and she filled the pot with water. And as she filled that pot with water, Hanuman immediately realized this lady is coming from inside the palace. That means surely she knows everything about inside the palace. So Hanuman jumped into the water, the pot of water. He made himself very small. I told you, remember, the Ashtasiddhis that Hanuman has? One of the Siddhis, he became very, very tiny. And he jumped into the pot of this lady and he began to speak to this lady. This lady, she was shocked for seeing, such a tiny monkey inside her pot, and that too speaking to her. This lady immediately understood the situation. And Hanuman asked her, have you seen my masters Ram and Lakshman? And this lady said, yes, they are inside the palace, but they are captured by Mahiravan, and they are going to be sacrificed today in a human sacrifice. This lady said, I am the sister of Mahiravan, and I have to assist Mahiravan in the sacrifice. And because, I have a boon, that whatever sacrifice happens through my hand, those sacrifices are accepted by Kali. And therefore, Mahiravan has asked me to go and get this pot of water for the sacrifice. Though I don't want, I have to do it because I am captured by Mahiravan. Hanuman said, don't worry. Just take me along with you inside the palace and I'll take care of everything. The lady, she said, okay. Hanuman brought a small leaf and he put the leaf inside the pot of water and he hid behind the leaf, So the leaf was floating and Hanuman was behind the leaf, in the Mission Impossible style, literally, He was inside the leaf and he was hanging on the leaf from inside. And this lady was carrying the pot on her head so that nobody sees what is inside the pot. And they walked inside the palace. The guards didn't know that inside the pot was such a powerful personality. They just thought it is, just normal water. And when they went inside the palace, something amazing happened. In the palace of Mahiravan, right at the entrance of the palace of Mahiravan, Mahiravan had a machine. This was not an ordinary machine. This was a hate detecting machine. Have you ever heard of a hate detecting machine? You heard of metal detectors, right? Have you ever heard of a hate detecting machine? Mahiravan had a very highly specialized machine in his palace. It could detect hate in a person's mind. Now, if somebody has hate in his mind, is it possible to detect? Not possible, right? All those people who do bad things, all the terrorist attacks and all, they have hate in the mind. Imagine we had a machine that could detect hate. How easy it would be for the police to catch people, isn't it? Now they have to wait for metal and they have to only, when they hear a metal beep, then they can find out. But this was a very advanced machine. And when the pot was taken inside, by this lady, that machine, it went so high on hate. It is the highest level of hate that they had ever seen in their history. They said, who hates Mahiravan so much? Who hates Mahiravan so badly? And they asked this lady, you just went out? When you went out, your hatred was not so high. But when you came in, how come your hatred became so high? The lady said, I don't know. They looked inside the pot to see if there is somebody inside the pot. And they only saw a leaf floating. They didn't really think too much about it. They didn't pick up the leaf and see. They just left it and they said, go in, go in. Maybe the machine is spoiled, This lady went inside, and with this lady, Hanuman went inside. And Hanuman, he tells this lady, I will help you if you help me. I will help you get out from this captivity, provided you help me find Ram and Lakshman and help me eliminate Mahiravan. This lady said, I'll tell you all the secrets of Mahiravan, but I have a condition. He said, the condition is that Ram should marry me. Hanuman said, how can I give you that promise that Ram will marry you? I can only tell you, I can give you a proposal to Ram, and if he wants to marry, he will marry. So Hanuman said, first tell me where Ram and Lakshman is. I want to go and talk to them. This lady revealed to them where the prison is where Ram and Lakshman were kept. Hanuman, in his very tiny form, flew and reached the place where Ram and Lakshman were. And Ram and Lakshman, when they saw Hanuman, they were so happy and thrilled. Hanuman first said, please forgive me that I made a mistake. I didn't, I didn't guard properly, and therefore you went through so much trouble. Ram and Lakshman said, no problem. Hanuman told Ram and Lakshman the proposal of this lady, that this lady wants to marry you. Ram said, fine, I'll marry her on one condition. The condition is that as soon as I sit on the bed on which this lady, in this lady's room, if the bed is able to hold my weight, then I'll marry her. Hanuman said, fine, I'll tell her this. Hanuman went and gave the message to this lady, and she was very happy that she will get to marry Ram. And she told all secrets of Mahiravan. Then Hanuman went to kill Mahiravan. As Hanuman went to the palace of Mahiravan, to the room of Mahiravan, it was a massive room. And Hanuman disguised himself as a bumblebee, a very tiny bee. And he flew into the room of Mahiravan. When he was just about to enter the room of Mahiravan, someone came right in front of Hanuman and stopped him. Hanuman was shocked. How could someone detect him as a bee? And then Hanuman saw someone who was looking very strange. He had the face of a Vanar, but he had the back and the tail of a crocodile and the legs of a crocodile. He had the hands of a Vanar, the body of a Vanar, but he had the tail and legs of a crocodile. Hanuman was shocked to see such a very strange creature. Hanuman told him, see, I don't have anything to give and take with you. I only have come here to destroy Mahiravan. Just allow me to go in. This person said, no, I will not allow you to go in because I am the guard of Mahiravan. Hanuman asked him, who are you? He said, I am Makardhwaja. And Hanuman asked him, how did you get such a form? He said, whose son are you? And Makardhwaja said, I am the son of Hanuman. Hanuman got the shock of his life. He said, I never married only. How will I have a son? Makardhwaj said, when Hanuman burned Lanka and he was returning back from Lanka, at that time he was sweating, and one drop of his sweat fell inside the mouth of my mother, who was a crocodile. And that's because the drop of sweat of Hanuman fell inside the mouth of this crocodile gave birth to Makardhwaj, who was a half Vanar, half a crocodile. Makardhwaj is powerful. Imagine, son of Hanuman, how powerful he'll be. And Makardhwaj said, I cannot allow you to go in. Hanuman said, whoever you are, even if you are my own son, if you're coming in between me and my service to Ram, I will not allow you. And Hanuman and Makardhwaj fought a very intense battle. And finally, Hanuman tied up Makardhwaj with his tail. He didn't have ropes. Hanuman used the tail of Makardhwaj only and tied him up and threw him on the ground and went inside the palace of Mahiravan. And when Hanuman went inside the palace of Mahiravan, he saw that in the palace of Mahiravan, there was so many mystical things. And one of the things that Hanuman saw in the palace of Mahiravan was a huge number of honeybees. All these honeybees were Mahiravan's pets. I'm sure you've heard of pets, pet cats and pet dogs and pet, some people keep tigers also as pets. So many animals are kept as pet. Have you ever heard of honeybees kept as pets? Mahiravan had honeybees as pets. And why did he have so many honeybees as pets? For a very special reason. Because all these honeybees were his protection mechanism. You know what was the role of these honeybees? He trained them for it. He trained them for a very specific task. Mahiravan did not want to die. And he had a foolproof plan how not to die. And you know what was his plan? He had, his life was stored in 3 different places. There was a diamond. There was a 5 caves in which there were 5 lamps. And there was his own body in which his life was. There were 3 places where his life was kept. And if somebody destroys all these 3 places simultaneously, only they can kill him. And you know what Mahiravan would do? Even if somebody managed to do all the 3, he had a backup plan for that also. He had these honeybees. And all these honeybees would drink honey from a particular pot that was kept. And this was not ordinary honey. This was the celestial Amrit. They would drink all this honey in their mouth and they would go and throw it on the body of Mahiravan wherever he was dying. And the moment the celestial honey will fall on the body of Mahiravan, you will get back to life. Like this, Mahiravan would never die. What Hanuman did. So this lady told him all the secrets, right? So the first thing Hanuman did was he entered the palace of Mahiravan and fought with these thousands of honeybees. And they were very powerful honeybees. Hanuman himself took the form of a honeybee, fought with these thousands of honeybees and killed all of them. After killing the thousands of honeybees, then Hanuman went to the place where Mahiravan was going to do the sacrifice of Ram and Lakshman. Hanuman saw there was a massive deity of goddess Kali standing there. And Mahiravan would do the sacrifice in front of goddess Kali for the pleasure of Kali. And there was a place where the human sacrifice would happen. And Hanuman stood on the shoulder of goddess Kali. He took a very tiny form. And he stood on the shoulder of goddess Kali and spoke into her ears. He told goddess Kali, my dear mother, I am Hanuman, the servant of Lord Ram. I've come here to rescue Ram and Lakshman from Mahiravan. I want your help. Goddess Kali immediately said, yes, tell me anything for my master Ram. What should I do? Hanuman said, please give me permission to take your place. Goddess Kali said, fine, whatever is needed for the service of Ram, let's do it. You know what Hanuman did after that? Hanuman took the form of Kali. He took the exact form of Mother Kali who was standing over there, and he pushed Kali into the ground. And so the whole deity, this massive deity of Kali went into the ground. And in place of the deity of Kali was Hanuman standing. It was not Kali, it was Hanuman. It's disguised, dressed exactly like Kali. So then Mahiravan comes in some time with Ram and Lakshman. And he comes to perform the human sacrifice of Ram and Lakshman. By this time, Hanuman had told the entire plan to Ram and Lakshman. Ram and Lakshman knew exactly what needs to be done. They had a full-fledged plan. Ram and Lakshman were brought, and Mahiravan told Ram, "Go and bend and stand on the sacrificial altar. I will kill you." Ram said, "How to bend?" Very innocently, he was asking Mahiravan. Mahiravan said, "What is the big deal? Just go and bend over there. Can't you see? Put your neck over there." Ram said, "I have never bent in my life. I'm a great prince of Ayodhya. I don't know only how to bend. Can you show me how to bend?" Mahiravan said, "What a fool this is. He doesn't even know how to bend." So Mahiravan himself went and showed how to, bend and put his head over there. As soon as Mahiravan bent down, put his head over there, Ram jumped, picked up the knife, and cut off the head of Mahiravan. Exactly at the same time when Ram cut off the head of Mahiravan, Lakshman jumped and he broke the diamond with a hammer that was kept over there. And then exactly at the same time, Hanuman, with the form of Kali, he jumped all the way to the caves. There were 5 caves in which there were 5 different lamps kept. And Hanuman ran into one cave, blew off the lamp, came out, ran into the second cave, blew out the lamp, ran to the third cave. By the time he finished the 5th cave and came out, all 5 lamps were lit. And Hanuman was shocked. How did the lamps come back? That's when he realized these lamps were also mystical lamps. All the 5 lamps had to be put off simultaneously. Only then the lamps go off. And then Hanuman assumed the 5-headed form of Panchamukhi Hanuman. And with 5 heads, Hanuman simultaneously blew all the 5 lamps. And all the 5 lamps were blown off. So exactly the same time, Ram cut off the head of Mahiravan. Exactly at the same time, Lakshman broke open the diamond. And exactly at the same time, Hanuman blew out all the 5 lamps. And thus, Mahiravan was dead. Now the problem was Mahiravan is dead, but now this sister of Mahiravan, she's telling, I want to marry Ram. So now Hanuman had already given a word, and Ram asks Hanuman, how to do it? How do I get out from this sticky situation? I'll have to marry this lady otherwise. Hanuman said, "Don't worry, my lord. Just go and sit on the bed. I've already taken care of it." So Ram, he was a little scared, he didn't want to marry her. So he went and sat on the bed. As soon as Ram sat on the bed, the entire bed broke and it collapsed and it broke into pieces. This lady was shocked. Ram was shocked. He didn't even know how it happened. And then later on, of course, this lady left Ram to go. And later on, Hanuman explains how that happened. When he was fighting with these thousands of honeybees, there were a group of honeybees who came and took shelter of Hanuman. They said, please don't kill us. We will do whatever you say. We will not do anything against your wish. So Hanuman didn't kill these honeybees. You know what he told them? He told all these honeybees to go to the room of this lady, the sister of Mahiravan, and make the bed of this lady hollow. And these honeybees went and stung through the wood and made it completely hollow. And therefore, when Ram sat on it, the bed broke immediately. And that's how Hanuman saved Ram not only from Mahiravan, from being killed by Mahiravan, but he also saved Ram from being married to this lady. And that is how Hanuman rescued Ram and Lakshman. And he took Ram and Lakshman on his shoulders, and they were leaving from Patala Loka. At that point in time, Hanuman introduced Ram and Lakshman to his son Makardhwaja, who was tied over there and kept there. Ram told Hanumanji that this boy is your son. Because he is your son, he is very powerful. And unfortunately, he had a bad master. Now that his master is dead, let us make him the king of Patala Loka. And then Ram, Lakshman, and Hanuman appointed Makardhwaja as the king of Patala Loka. And from then, they jumped and through the hole came back on top to the surface, where Vibhishan and all the Vanaras were waiting for them so eagerly. And then Hanuman, Ram, and Lakshman explained the entire story of how Mahiravan was killed to the Vanaras. And they were so amazed by the heroism of Hanuman and the greatness of Hanuman and the smart thinking of Hanuman. And this way, Mahiravan was killed. This is a very, very beautiful and a very exciting story. I hope all of you all loved this story. This is one of my favorite stories, and I thought I should share this story with all of you. Now we'll open the floor for question answers. Anybody has any questions, comments, anything to ask, anything to say from the entire course of Ramayana or from this particular session, please go ahead, raise your hands, and we will allow you to ask. Please tell on the chat how you love the story and how you love the entire course. I'm really eager to know, and I'm really excited to hear from all of you. And I'll read all your messages, okay? Please type on the chat. Okay, go ahead. Who want to ask? Nandan, you have a question to ask? Go ahead.
No, Prabhuji. I'm by mistake.
Okay, great. Karthik, please go ahead.
Sir, I want to ask that why we cannot. Sir, 1 second.
What happened? Why we cannot?
Sir, why we cannot see these detailed things in Ramayana?
Why we cannot read these details in Ramayana?
Yes, sir.
This is not from Valmiki Ramayana. This is from Ananda Ramayana.
Okay, sir.
So if you want all these details, these are all in my book. You can go through my book, Ramayana, the Game of Life, also in Hanuman Chalisa or Chronicles of Hanuman. Any of these books have all these stories, okay? Jai Gopal.
Okay, sir. Jai Gopal, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I had a question: how to surrender to Krishna?
The simplest way to surrender to Krishna, I'll tell you two very simple ways, okay? One is by chanting his holy names. If you chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it is as good as surrendering to him. You chant every day for 5 to 10 minutes, Krishna will consider you to be a very surrendered devotee to him. And the second way is every day offer something to Krishna. Give something to Krishna. You can give water, you can give some milk, you can give some fruits, whatever you want, you can give. But every single day, try to give something to Krishna. These two things you do, and that is as good as surrendering to Krishna. Okay? Jai Gopal.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Rishikesh.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. My question was what did Shabari Mata do a mistake? Why did they send her out of the tribe like there?
Okay. The reason what she did, the mistake what she did was not given, but she did something very bad. That is what I understand.
And
okay.
And one more question, Prabhu. How did Agastya Muni eat meat like that?
Okay. See, great personalities like Agastya, they're not bound by rules of this world. Now, tell me one thing. Did he eat meat for enjoying himself, or did he eat meat to save the world from a calamity?
To save the world from calamity.
Correct. And was he an ordinary person or was he an extraordinary person?
Extraordinary person.
So these are the two things that you have to remember from this story. See, the thing is, what great people do, we can't do. Right? So we cannot imitate all their behavior. Like just like Lord Shiva drank poison, we can't drink poison, right? So Agastya Rishi, he did it as an emergency. This was an emergency, and because it was an emergency, a demon had to be destroyed. Therefore, he did it. And Agastya has capacity to digest anything. He doesn't get affected by karma. At one point of time, he drank the entire ocean also, right? So he has unlimited capacity. So that story is simply to help us understand that he has done it for the betterment of other people, not for his own enjoyment. That's the most important part, okay?
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Rishikesh. Anai?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
I had a doubt. What kingdom did Guha rule over?
Guha, he ruled in the forest. The name of the kingdom is known as Shringaberpur.
Thank you.
Thank you. Advait.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I just had one doubt about Rama's sister. it's not like in most of the Ramayana books, there's nothing even written about her. So I would like to know about her a little bit.
Yeah. Ram's sister is known as Shanta. Her name is there in the Valmiki Ramayana in the context of Rishi Shringa. Rishi Shringa was the husband of Shanta. Shanta was born to Dasharath and Kaushalya, but after the birth of Shanta, Dasharath's best friend was Rompad Maharaj. And at that time, Rompad Maharaj did not have any children. So he was feeling very bad that he didn't have any children and Dasharath had a child. So he just expressed it. And Dasharath Maharaj, out of his kindness and love for his friend, he told him, take my child, Shanta, I will have other children. So he assumed that he'll have other children later, but he gave Shanta. But after Shanta was given to Rompal Maharaj, Dasharath didn't have children for like so many years. That is the story behind it.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I have your Ramayana illustrated for children book. It's very nice. I've read it.
Thank
So
you.
nice.
Thank you.
An awesome session, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. If you want to read the Ramayana in great detail, you should pick up the Ramayana, the Game of Life series. It's a 6-volume series, which has all amazing details of Ramayana that you would have probably never heard anywhere. Okay.
Prabhuji, is it on Amazon?
Yes. All my books are available on Amazon. Just search for my name, Shubha Vilas, and you'll find all my books there. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Ram Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I have two questions. My first question is, when Agastya drank the water, drank the ocean, what happened to fish, sharks and all?
Ramakrishna, I didn't understand. Can you repeat a little loudly, please?
My question is, when Agastya drank the ocean water, then what happened to the fish and all?
Yes. When Agastya drank the ocean water, all the fish and all were struggling for some time. And the reason Agastya drank the ocean water was because there were some demons who were hiding inside the ocean floor, and the gods were not able to find them. Vidyashri Sahu, can you please stop dropping? I read your message. Thank you very much. Please stop sending it again and again, okay? Yes. So Ramakrishna, the demons were hiding inside the ocean, and therefore Agastya drank the ocean so that all the demons were exposed. And in a few minutes, the demigods killed all the demons, and then Agastya filled the ocean again with water.
My second question is, when the celebration was going on, Sita Maya was crying. But when the asked Sita Maya, why are you crying? She tell her, when I demonstrated their flash of color, the time Jatayu satisfy himself for saving Sita Maya. Then why Ram asked that why you remember your Jatayu now? Jatayu was his father as well.
So your question is, why Sita remembered Jatayu?
No, my question is why Ram tells Sita that this. Now why are you remembering of Sita now? Jatayu now.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, his question is why Lord Rama asked Sita Maya that you are remembering Jatayu now, but Jatayu was his father as well.
Yeah. So because Sita was crying, that's why Ram didn't understand why she was crying, and that's why he asked her, why you're crying?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Shriman.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, my question is that what Hanuman in Hanuman place Ram can also do that also, Prabhuji, because Ram was the avatar of Vishnu, but why he in place of Ram Hanumanji, why Ram cannot do this, Prabhuji?
Because
he can kill the Mahiravan.
Because Ram wants his devotee to get the glory. He wants his devotee to become the hero. That's why Ram didn't do anything. He waited for Hanuman to come because he knew Hanuman will come. If Ram himself had killed, Hanuman would have felt more bad, right? He would have felt more sad, na, that he didn't do anything and Ram only had to do everything. Therefore, Ram waited for Hanuman to come. Okay?
Hare Krishna.
Advik.
Yes, sir. Hare Krishna, sir. My question is from the Ramayana that why did Mata Sita go to Vanvas? For Vanvas, like
Why
did
Sita went to Vanvas?
She went alone, right? After when she had lava and Kush in her stomach. And-
Okay, that time. So, see, now this is a little complicated thing. I'm not sure if you'll understand. I'll try to explain in simple words, okay? Two reasons why Sita went to the forest. One reason is because she wanted to go herself. She expressed to Ram that, now I'm pregnant. I want to spend the time in the forest with the sages. This is the first reason Ram sent her to Valmiki's ashram. The second reason was because a lot of people in Ayodhya were speaking bad things about Sita. And Ram did not want Sita to hear any of those bad things. And therefore, he sent her to Valmiki's ashram so that she, allows her, I mean, she is pregnant, right? And when a woman is pregnant at that time, she should only hear good things. She should not hear any bad things. So Ram purposely sent her to Valmiki's ashram so that she can, spend the time of her pregnancy and give birth in a very holy atmosphere, in a very good atmosphere without hearing any bad things. Okay? I hope this makes sense to you.
the kids should be pure.
Huh?
The kids should be type of pure.
Correct. That's it. Okay. Thank you. Shushil?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
You need to speak a little louder. I'm not able to hear clearly.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
So I have a question. How is there rivers in Patalok if it's in the inner part of earth?
How is there mountain inside Patal Lok?
No, river.
How is a river inside Patal Lok?
Yes.
Okay. See, these lokas are in layers. There's one layer, and below that there's another layer. Okay. So each layer has everything. So Earth is one layer, it has everything. And much, much below, the lower planets. See, Earth is a round thing, right?
Yes.
But Earth is in a place known as Bhuloka. Bhuloka is a very large area. And below the Earth, there's another area called as lower planets. And one of the areas is called Patalok. So it's like parallel areas. There are 14 planetary systems up and down. Earth is the between one. So below the Earth, there are 7 more planetary systems. Above the Earth, there are 7 more planetary systems. That's how it is, okay?
Prabhuji, I have one more question.
Yes.
What are the 5 elements?
What are the 5 elements?
Yes.
Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Okay? Okay. Vallabh? You need to unmute yourself, Vallabh.
Sir, I have 5 questions.
5. Ask one, Baba.
What's the name of Agastya Rishi's son?
Whose son?
Agastya Rishi's son.
Agastya Rishi's son. His name was I'll tell you. Give me some time. Let me think. I'll tell you.
Okay. Sir.
You can ask the next question.
Okay. Page. What was the name of the man the mountain which got bended by Agastya Rishi?
Vindhya.
Vindhya.
Agastya Rishi's son name was Dridashu. Dridashu. That was Agastya Rishi's son's name, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Vardhan?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
When Mahiravan came from the lower planets, how did everyone paint? Did he use an arrow or did he use a weapon or what did he use?
To come up from a lower planet?
Yes.
Oh, they had, see, as I said now, there is a portal. See, I'll explain, I'll try to explain. You see if you understand it. The different planets are interconnected with each other through portals. Portal is a way of entering and exiting from a planet. I'll give you a simple example. In in Himalayas, there's a place known as Gangotri. Above the Gangotri, there is a place known as Tapovan. When you go far away from Gangotri, there is a place known as Gomukh, which is 21 kilometers away from Gangotri into the mountains, right, into the Himalayan mountains. And further away from Gomukh is Tapovan. It is explained Tapovan is the last place till which a human being can go. Because from Tapovan, there is a portal that leads to the heavens. No human being can go beyond Tapovan. So, if you somehow reach Tapovan and you cross Tapovan, you will actually enter into the heavenly realms. And it is not possible for any normal person to enter. Similarly, to go to the Patala Loka or any of the lower planets, there are portals on Earth. Very specific places where people can go to the lower planets from. And that is how Mahiravan comes from there. Okay.
And how did all the monkeys or how did all the monkeys faint?
How did the monkey faint? Oh, Mahiravan, he had his power. By the power of Mahiravan, he chants one mantra and all the monkeys will faint. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to take two more questions for today. Who has not asked? Vihan, please go ahead.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
I have read your book, Illustrated Ramayana for Children. I have completed in 5 days.
Wonderful. Very, very nice. Super. Okay. Swati, very happy to hear Vihan.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, who gave the boon to Agastya Rishi to digest everything in the world?
Agastya got that boon from his tapasya. He did a lot of austerities and that's how he became so powerful.
And Prabhuji, is Patal Lok USA right now?
Is Patal Lok in USA?
Yes.
No, Patal Lok is the lower planet. It's not on Earth. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Laksh.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
My question is, when Jatayu, he's a vulture.
What is that? What did you say? Repeat again. Now?
Jatayu is a vulture.
Jatayu is a vulture. Jatayu is a vulture.
So when he's too old, like he can't walk, he takes out his finger and it comes back. So when Ravan cut off his wings, why didn't his legs come back?
Okay. So the legs come back if it is taken out by the bird himself, and it is in a natural way, not by being cut off. And that too, there is a particular level at which it can be cut off. So the leg of the vulture, it grows back only after till a particular level, not when it is cut off from above, basically. You understand? Okay. Okay. Mira.
Prabhuji, my question is that what is the difference between Valmiki Ramayana and Tulsidas Ramayana?
Okay. Valmiki Ramayana is the original Ramayana. Tulsidas ji got inspired by the Valmiki Ramayana and wrote his Ramayana. Okay. Essentially, the content is the same, but Tulsidas ji wrote it in the mood of being a son of Ram and Sita. And Valmiki, he is writing in a historical format. He is a guru of Ram, right? So this is the main difference between the two styles of writing. And of course, Tulsidas ji is very conscious when he's writing that he's writing about his father and mother. He's writing about his worshipable deity. So that is the mood in which Tulsidas ji writes Ramayana. Okay. I hope that answers your question.
Prabhu, I also read in the Valmiki Ramayana that what you told to someone that Sita, Lord Ram sent Sita to Valmiki's ashram for because many people in the kingdom were talking about her and he didn't want her to hear. But in Valmiki Ramayana, it is written that Ram was disguised as someone and he was roaming around his city just to check his people, and then he heard someone tell his wife that I'm not like Ram and I'm not like Ram and I'll not allow you to come. Means his wife had come after many days, so he thought that.
Mira, I answered that question by saying they were speaking bad things. That's all. That is what is important. Correct? That's it. Okay? Details don't matter. Thank you, Mira. Sushila? I'll take one more question. There's too many of you all having questions. We'll take one more question. Okay? Sushila, please go ahead.
Sir, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Most of we tell that God gave birth to us for any good for doing any good things. But why God gave birth, like he gave birth to like Rakshasas, like that for them?
See, whenever there is light, there is darkness also, right? So suppose your parents give you something and you don't use it well. Is it your fault or is the parents' fault? Huh? Whose fault is it? Your fault, right? It's not your parents' fault, nah? If you misuse something, isn't it? Similarly, God gives everyone equal, but some people misuse it and become demons, and some people use it nicely and become good people. It depends on us. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Parikshit.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My question is, means how Mahiravan go inside earth and went Patala? Because in earth there is no, means where is the Patala in the earth?
Okay. See, you have heard of solar system?
Yes.
Right? Solar system is one big phase, correct? It's like that, right? Big. And Earth is one, Sun is one, like that. There are many planets on the solar system, right? So imagine there is another solar system below. Two parallel solar systems. So if Earth is on this solar system and there's another system below here, you go from this planet to here. You understand? So whatever we are studying in modern sciences is in this solar system, which is on top. But the Vedic science says below this there are 7 more, and above this there are 7 more. You get it? The below one is called Patala.
Yes.
Okay.
Means below means there are 14.
14. 7 above, 7 below, and middle is Earth. Middle is the system in which Earth is situated.
The last solar system, there is Patal.
Correct. Below is last one is Patala.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So this is the last question for today. Hemanya.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I have a doubt, Prabhuji. When Ram came to Ayodhya, why Sita didn't care of Ram?
Can you repeat again?
No, Prabhuji. When they came to Ayodhya for 14 years, again, why didn't Sita take care of Ram when she's pregnant?
Why she tells Ram that she's pregnant? Because she had a baby in her womb, that's why.
That's right. Another question, Prabhuji. How did Ram got powers?
Ram is God, he always had powers. All powers are in him.
He's a human, no?
Huh?
He's a human.
He's God come in a human form.
Yes, Prabhuji.
But he is God only, okay?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. So I want to answer the remaining of your questions also, but not now. My suggestion to all of you all is that all of you who have questions, please drop your questions on the WhatsApp group, okay, which is created for the course. And I will, those questions will come to me and I'll answer all those questions, okay? I really want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of this entire Ramayana course and for being a part of this session today. And I'm really grateful to all of you for your enthusiasm and all the love that you're showing me through reading my books as well as attending my courses. It's a pleasure and an honor to be with all of y'all. I will always try my best to tell you all more and more stories and write more and more stories. Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.